aces.
Exactly.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
and
I personally think it's 50-50. It's
Yeah.
not an easy matchup,
no.
especially in the
know.
hands of both these guys. Right?
And
They're both extremely accomplished players.
With their lists, they're phenomenal. I mean, I dare say that Ken's probably the best 5A player in the world, as
Yeah.
proven by the Swiss standings. He was
Yes,
top
exactly.
5As.
And I mean-
and Ollie's easily one of the best Imperial Aces players in the world.
Yeah, I've watched what he does often and tried to emulate it as a middle of the pack Imp Aces player.
and we are really looking at just aces list versus another ace list. I mean, even though those A-wings are initiative ones, they are. You could almost call them aces
Yeah,
in that sense.
it's almost the battle of the low variants.
Yeah.
Because both lists are low variants by design.
Yeah.
They're tanky by nature, and the issue that Ollie faces is he has 10 arcs to dodge,
Yeah.
right? With 3 ships, which is a lot harder to do.
So when I look at this matchup, and I look at these two players, I know that neither of these players are going to make a huge mistake. It's not going to happen. Ollie is so methodical about the way he plays. It's not going to happen. And Ken always has a game plan from the get-go. So when you're trying to find a winner in a match like this, that's not going to be how this game's decided. And when you're saying that both these lists are low variants, I think that is the only way that these two are going to be decided today. I can't see a phenomenal outplay from either player because they know each other way too well. I think they're always playing each other on Vassal, often practicing with each other, against each other.
Yeah, I think what Ken needs to avoid doing, I think his win strategy is just scare away the Granicki and not target it. Basically, it's the best bait in the list.
Yeah.
Simple as that. If he goes for the Grand Inquisitor, Ollie's won the game. The other two are Terra New one for the A-wings, right? If I were Ken, I would go for Vader. Simple as that. If he kills Vader and does not lose an A-wing, he's going to win the match.
Yeah.
If Ollie can trade Vader for 1.5 A-wings, he's probably going to win it.
Now, do you go for any particular A-wing or whatever you can get your hands on?
Don't be picky. Simple as that.
Just shoot whatever.
Shoot
comes in
whatever.
your way.
And this is very much the as you eliminate every ship, with a squad like this, the power level just decreases phenomenally every single time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
One less thing to dodge for blocking, one less arc, which will almost always delve out at least 2 hits.
Aw, thanks for the subscription there, Apostas.
Interestingly, Ollie's been working Vader quite quickly up the flank. I think he's almost trying to bait with Vader, saying those 2 blues on the top right of the screen, turn in, hard one, and go for me. Which is actually clever because it's going to take Tally, just because of the angles and the arcs of the big rock in the middle, it's going to take Tally and Greer a bit of time to kind of weave their way through that rocks.
Yeah.
They can't fight forward. You're going to have to do a 3-bang boost. It might buy Vader some time. So if he turns in hard and obviously does a hard 2 maybe and barrel rolls back, that's a great start.
So, equally, this is a great run for Team Not America, which I consider myself a firm devotee of. That really, it's going to be great to see a lot of great players going in. There's a lot of great ones represented. You've got a Canadian, a couple Americans. We've got, I think, is Ollie the last UK?
Yes.
He is the last.
Yeah.
Our last hope. Our only hope.
Hey, you guys got to learn to share. But what it's showing is there's such a strong international community for the game.
Yeah.
There's such a strong community. This has been the most competitive world by far.
Yeah.
The LCQ is a great meat grinder of an event. Thankfully, I didn't have to go anywhere near it. I qualified just as equally by, winning my middle of nowhere win.
Every win counts, buddy. I'm sure.
Yeah.
All the trophies are the same, right?
Yeah, they're all terrible.
Yeah, Jesper as well.
Yeah. So on the chat,
Yeah.
the other 186er in the cut, Jesper's out. At least it was in the top 16, he was knocked out.
So you can do exclamation bracket and see it. You've got Paul Olsen, Alex Farley, Jonathan Koch, Daniel Taylor, Bartosz and Oliver, and Mitchell Rabb with his I totally swear I'm not fortressing look at me, I read the very letter of the rules, grab, and Kalen Wong, our go-to Canadian, who unfortunately has not had anyone fly their ships off the board in these top matches like he did for his System Open win.
Not at all salty, are we?
Huh? Oh, no, it was absolutely just hilarious.
Yeah.
One of those awkward moments to watch.
It's always painful.
Yeah.
Because we've all been there and done that at the end of Brain Melt. So, it's interesting that we're seeing a bit of a dramatically different setup here from Bartosz. Instead of, obviously not just mirrored with his, flanking A-wings, but he's a lot more hesitant to engage. We saw a very aggressive run from him last game. I'm not sure we're going to see the same thing here because he knows what Ollie's list is capable of.
He's literally going to call cloak to the left and maybe just go forward, and Vader then turns right. Oh! Bartosz not taking the bait. He's running away.
Exactly what you said. He doesn't want to get. He wants to have all of them together.
Yeah. He's clever. Good. He's seen it. He's seen the bait.
I'm sorry, that should have updated and it didn't. That reset for some reason. Give me a second and we'll fix it. Apologies, everybody. Do I have two windows open with that? No. Let's get that going for you. Sorry, I was looking at a different instant, and
So one thing really interesting about Ollie, is that he basically gets about 95% of his practice done on Vassal.
Yeah.
He doesn't sleep, let's just say.
No,
he works
he's
in the day.
always there. When you lock in, he's always
He's constantly hammering Vassal. He gets very little table time because, his job's a teacher, so he's pretty much busy all week. And he lives pretty much south of England, so it's quite far from the main hotspots, let's say, of X-Wing. It's just tough to get the table time. But it's phenomenal that he's been able to build up this skill set that translates so well to the table.
I feel it's so much different to play on Vassal than it is.
It is, yeah.
yeah,
It's
I'm a
like-
terrible Vassal player. I cannot play on Vassal.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
too
I can't engage the arc, I
sterile.
can't engage I don't have the feel at the table.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, that's the thing. I'm better at eyeballing it when you can get in around it. And sure, you
Yeah,
can sit there and
exactly.
take a straight edge to your monitor, but
Yeah, exactly.
I actually think the Vassal generates bad habits. Like the age-old, if you have ships bumping and they go one forward and one forward, it's like, well, we live in a three-dimensional space,
Yes.
and that's a two-dimensional game.
yeah.
So those who do the one forward would fit, whereas when you're actually on the table, both ships do the one forward, most likely they're going to bump again.
Okay, it's going to be interesting next turn now.
Yeah.
Overlay should be right now.
Oh yes.
See, I'm quite happy that. Oh my God, it didn't do the clock. 103.
But one of the big benefits of Vassal, I would say, that really helps, and Ollie's the master of, is rock placement.
Yeah.
He spends so much time just theory crafting, building rocks for specific counters to specific lists, and he knows it like a team. The classic hourglass shape against the storm. What I like to call, which I coined the magic roundabout, the big rock in the middle, and the,
Exactly.
he practices to Kingdom Come with that. It's a very good tool for that.
And the best part about the magic roundabout, though, is the Americans not only don't know how to fly through it, they don't know how to, drive
Use it.
through it.
Exactly. Which way do I go? Which way do I turn?
And to all of our regular loyal followers, I'm happy to be able to put a game on stream this weekend with someone who knows how to fly Whisper and won't put them on the rock like I'm known for. You do it once, 12 games in a row, and people get...
So I think Bartosz has almost fallen into the opposite trap here. These three A-wings right in the middle of the board, and now miles away from the two I-1s.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think he's going for the Grand Inquisitor bait. Oh, he's dangling it now. That's the last one you want to shoot.
Yeah.
He's what, 35 now? Something points? It's cheap as chips.
Yeah, 100%.
No, that's generic.
Generic, so
Yeah.
these are
This is
points.
grand.
52, sorry.
Yeah.
But still, he's so
Still,
tanky.
yeah.
Range 1, you just can't punch for damage.
Exactly.
And
I like
even
all
then,
these positions.
And at range is even harder.
Yep. No, I'm really liking all these positions right now because Vader's safe. He can range control those two I-1 A-wings, just put one right at the end because he can only go 2 forward.
Yeah.
The other A-wings cannot turn into see Vader, not quick enough. And Whisper's going to go munchy.
Yeah.
So then, would you be tempted to hard 3 with Vader, just so you can trigger your afterburners as an option?
That is interesting.
But then, yeah, it depends on how hard Ollie wants to commit. Because you could decloak to Whisper's left, 3 bank in, Vader can hard 3 in, Inquisitor, I think, what, a 1 bank or a 2 bank in into this space here, and you've got all of your guns pointed at least or those 3 A-wings.
Yeah, that could be a good call. The only thing is then commits Vader to the magic roundabout,
Yeah.
which makes him much more predictable for the next turn. If Greer and Tally, the 4 and the 5, right turn in, it's blocking time, maybe.
That's a good bit of sportsmanship there. Yeah, moved an action with the A-wing for allowing the decloak, but allowing you to decloak.
Yeah, that's nice to see. Even at these top tables, right? Which is what makes our game.
Yeah.
I think even at the highest level, people are still nice when we Which is probably a slightly contentious thing given the introduction of the Vault Tour and money.
Yeah.
I really hope we never see
I
that
really
next
hope
one.
we do not see any whiff of that in this game.
Well, let's just look at our community. Look what happened to the prize token farming when the $200
Plo Koons.
Plo Koons got added to the prize wall.
Yeah.
We give it something nice, people break it.
Yeah.
Side note, sir, you might want to talk to Bartosz when he's finally out of the event. He's got a lovely C-3PO sleeve.
I like C-3PO.
That's
Amidala.
Amidala.
Yeah.
How's the hero doing?
Yeah.
Sorry?
How's the hero doing?
Which one?
This start a match? Ollie.
Yeah, all these
Still
turned
start.
in. Called in James.
Bartosz is having none of it.
Nope. Bartosz saw that and is going, nope, I'm out of here. But now because Ollie's committed to the rocks, he is a bit more predictable.
And it's great. They're both also extremely quick players. They know where they want to go. They know how they want to get there. There's none of this middling and mucking about.
Let me say, the thing is, early game when this is the mental jousting part. You can make quick decisions because all you're doing is trying to figure out what your opponent is up to. As the game goes on, turns will get longer, but that's purely down to neither player's games which are really anything else to the type. It's just as the consequences get higher and higher and higher. I got 2 out of 3 there. I'll take that.
Here we go. First dice. Only took a good part of what? 20 minutes to get there.
Can you see the dice cam?
Yeah.
Spending it for 2 hits. Yeah,
Yeah.
force.
First one, yeah, makes sense. Second.
This
Oh,
is the
you know-
Inquisitor shooting back
Just
into.
to make the dice, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, leaves it. And pinky shots coming back. 2 hits probably.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it, what, 92% chance of 2 hits?
Oh,
Heroic
yeah.
focus, something like that.
Something like that. Spends the focus in his own of force. Yep.
Is it evade?
Oh. 1 force up.
Well, the topic of dice, what did you think about the grab bag that Alex Watkin announced? Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
I heard
20
about it.
tickets for 3 dice, random dice out of the box.
Yeah.
I would look at it if I had. It's a great way of trying to burn tickets, but equally,
Expensive.
well, that's the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the other. The industrious side of me looked at it and thought, if I was to buy a grab bag and not open it and put it on Facebook for sale, how much would that bag go? So you guarantee 3 regional dice.
It's regional and up dice.
Is one of every single type of dice ever created in that bag.
Oh, but you know you're getting one of the ugly.
Except Outer Rim. Outer Rim doesn't exist in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could get the black dice, which are the most common, but there are gold and silver worlds dice in there
There
as
are
well.
12 sets of gold and silver in there from what I can count in the picture. And
So they just took a giant bin and
Yep.
yeah, into the
see, that's awesome. But
So I know of one person opening a bag today. They got 1 silver of 8 dice.
we're positive there's hate on Vader.
no, there's no hint.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, wait, how many points?
Here's the list that we.
197. Yeah, that's the right one.
Okay.
For the past substance, yeah. Couldn't it be?
I'm a big hate
But
Vader
that,
fan,
does,
so
does that mean that the Outer Rim dice are going to be sold for more cash? No.
No.
No, I mean,
Never.
You could say, oh, I got it in a bag.
Um, you can differentiate them. There is
Yeah, I know.
But that's the thing. The silver is.
Kalen Wong just brought in his shuttle to attempt to get behind the totally not fortressing Star Vipers, and we'll see if his strategy paid off, and we'll know in a little while.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 2 tournament points per player.
That failed decloak is huge.
Go on, give him more points. Give him more warning points.
Did he fail a decloak? I didn't see.
Star Wars Destiny Day 1 begins, and it's time in the round.
Yes,
Time in the round. Please play to the end of your current round, and then if neither player has won, you will go to tiebreakers.
It's dramatically louder in here from that. That opened the floodgates.
Like in Whisper Decloak. You failed it or?
He failed it.
Okay.
They tried to go whisper his ships left.
Yeah, I think he got shocked by the it's the resistance.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
As in he didn't decloak before he got the
There's
chance.
2 Americans in it. They're both Scotland.
Oh no. Okay, that's,
Or it was intentional.
Oh, is that Paul LaRue?
we didn't see. We were just staring at the eaves.
Right now we're working out how to take away his health care.
Yeah, he failed the decloak, hit the debris. He tried to decloak left.
Did you hear that?
No.
Zach Matthews has laid claim to Caleb. He said that he's an honorary American, but just working out how to get rid of his free healthcare.
Oh, that's okay. We revoked his passport after he was participating in the Team US chants at Coruscant.
Oh. So less he's kicked out, the more you can have him.
More of a Bieber and less of a Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Yeah, we forget that you created that.
Hey, we didn't. The Americans did. They just took.
Your fault. You made it.
So the failed decloak's not the worst thing in the world for Ollie,
No.
but it does take Whisper out of the action for this round.
And it leaves his options limited for the turn afterwards as well, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. He has to go left. Ship's left.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, shift left, yeah.
Yeah. You can't decloak the ship's right.
It leaves him with the candy cane and the barrel roll, I guess.
Yeah. So let's see what these Avens can do against Vader. There's gonna be some dice.
Yeah, 2 range 3 shots.
Front one might be range 2, maybe. Again, I can't tell from the stream, but it looks like a 2 from the front one.
Yeah. Stream is very much like Vassal for that. You can't eyeball it.
No, exactly.
Of course you can.
But you can with the help of Nate. Yeah, it's a range 2. There we go. Come on.
E.
Come on, Vader. Make him strip that focus token.
Fire control.
Fire control, turns into a crit. It's pretty good. Will he spend force? I think he does. Hit double crit. What is Bartosz roll? I can't see. I think he took a shield.
It took 2 shields.
Took 2 shields.
Yeah.
It's a great bunch of shooting. Okay, blinky blinky on Grand Inky. Okay. No pun intended.
Bartosz jumped the gun.
Oh, it's not the roll all he wants to see.
That was a focus result though.
Yeah, focus, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Took 2 but focused him away. This guy,
It's range 3.
yeah, range 3. All these shoots him rear.
2 or 3.
No.
Bad reds, bad greens.
Inky has had some terrible dice.
2 hits, I'm sure. No, just 1 hit.
Okay.
Okay, come on, 4
the-
dice. Yeah,
yeah,
there
yeah.
we go. There they are. There is paint on his dice.
That is the 6% roll of 1 focus with these A-wings.
Yep. Heroic into
2 hits.
2 hits. Hit crit on Vader. There we go. Vader needs some.
Force.
Some force, be safe. But that looks like Vader on a
force.
force.
Doesn't he?
That's his focus. He wants to conserve the force.
Yeah,
That's right.
right call.
2 hits.
Another pair of hits.
2
There
of
we go,
A's.
2
2
of
of
A's.
A's.
Oh, look at that! It's the trust in the dice variants. So it means that that's the difference between the average player and your really good player. He conserves force now, 2 force. It means he can trigger his, twice as many abilities. Yeah, top decision there.
Yep.
You know
I'm
what?
liking where all he's at the moment. I think he's doing pretty well.
We're in a loving, giving mood. Everybody, your first raffle ticket's on us. This is going to be a big giveaway. You could win something as illustrious as a punishing 1 dial clicker.
Ooh.
Side
Roll's
note.
punishing one.
FFG keeps trying to make it good. The Jump Master.
No, they're not trying to make it good. They made it bad and they've done nothing since. They're trying to trick people into thinking it's good. It's not good. It's getting what it deserved.
My bet is still on Jump Master winning moves. There isn't one in the cut, but it's definitely going to happen.
You can dream on. You know,
That's that binder.
I, for one, am so glad I do not see dangling on the table anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been
Well,
tortured by that sucker enough. Or
We
even
had
the-
we had one on day 1A
Okay.
with Fearless.
Okay.
That was
How
a fun,
long?
that was a fun judge call. The guy made it. He was 3-0 at one point.
Okay.
I think he might have almost made the cut, and that was with 3 points of a bid, kind of.
Crazy.
Full credit to that guy, because that's got to be a really awkward situation to walk right into.
Yep.
Yeah, those of you in chat didn't know, Dengar only has a turret attack,
Exactly.
and Fearless only triggers off your forward primary attack. So obviously he doesn't have access to that, so it's a pointless upgrade.
Hey, Zach.
Mr. Matthews. Zach.
You shit talking us? You shit talking us? You shit talking us?
No, I said you can't cheat on machine because you're not.
Yeah, you can't cheat if it's not malicious. This is FFG.
No, I tell everyone to.
So what would you do with those right A-wings over there? Would you go to would you go to the block? No, take the top one and maybe two back and rotate the arc backwards and
Yeah.
so either block a long maneuver or a short maneuver from later.
That's a good point. The problem is if you block, you won't have enough firepower to.
No, obviously you only have one shot at Vader, but Vader is
That's
unmodded except for the Force.
Yep.
So
He's in the team chat and he'll give like other people good advice. He's a smart guy, but like he never tells us what he's running and he just shows up with it. And it's never like a counter when they go run. Just talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You're right. Just trying to remember Grand Inky now. I'm more interested to see what Ollie has done with Vader. Has he actually gone hard 2 ships left to bug out? Or has he actually? Because if he goes 5-4, he's going to face the raft of potentially 3 A-wings next turn.
yes.
Which is not a great place to be. Yeah. So Bartosz has played for the block. It's going to focus rotate, I think. Yeah. Oh no, it's getting up there. Ooh, wow.
It's going hard in.
Gone hard in for the grounding key.
Yeah. But that's good for all.
That is very good for me.
Yark's putting forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone really strong onto the grounding key. Blocking it, trying to strip. Now, has Ollie seen that? Has Ollie seen that? It's going to be a good guess.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Can you pass me that ship tray as well? No, sorry, the big long wood one. I'm just making sure I don't accidentally give away cards I plan on playing.
Just a bit of tidying up. There's a.
Is it just me, or do you get the impression that Bartosz is being played quite a bit? Because
Yeah, he is.
I think he gets the impression that he's down at the moment, so he's trying to. Oh, yep. That was a great call from Bartosz.
Yep.
Really good block on the Yankee.
Don't do it like that. Just guys, you've got all the acrylic and stuff in the world. Yeah, that's better. I'm never a fan of hovering templates.
No, exactly.
No.
Just stick it under, be accurate.
Yeah.
You just keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it on.
It's Inky survives, which is unlikely in the most cases. I think Bartosz is in a bad position to capitalise after that.
There is basically there's a red one behind the granite that's to the A-wing that he just bumped.
And is it 2 force in the Inky, right? He has
Yeah.
regen back to 2.
Yeah.
So he can technically deny 2 range 1 shots.
Yeah.
He is in bullseye of 1.
Greer, though, you're right. Is that Zari or Greer? No, that's Tally. No, Tally's down below. That's a 3.
Yeah, no, it looks like a 5.
No, I think the 5's down below.
Okay, so
that's 3, I think. I think that, yeah.
so is that a crack shot?
Yeah, Zari is crack.
Or-
Tally and Zari is crack. So Ollie's saying, I'll move my ships, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think he wants to try for the arc. There's no way.
I mean, in these situations, if you're not sure, just ask the judge to it for you.
Yep.
That
He
is
doesn't
what,
even have
that's
station
well in the
burn,
rules.
so-
Yeah.
He's going to have arc of the ship that has
The bullseye, yeah.
the bullseye.
Looking quite good though. I think Vader has the arc onto, and he needs to strip that focus from Zari.
A bad roll, you can even get a crit in this. So it easily happens.
Yeah. Big bunch of dice coming out now. A-Wing's reds, and Vader's reds. I think they've got.
Oh, it's going for afterburners.
Doesn't fit.
Okay.
Burner forward. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Forward burner, barrel into range 1. Spend your force.
I'll be back in a second,
Fine.
gentlemen.
Spend all your force toggle. He's going for it.
Yeah.
He's going for it. Potentially be a really good
I
play.
didn't think the boost would fit though.
No. It'd be a really good play if he does it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Takes a focus. I think they've got Flip Whisper's cloak as well too, but we know he shouldn't have cloaked. Okay. big reds from Ollie. That's looking quite good, pretty darn good. FCS kicks in. Needs one more paint. Ideally a hit.
Ooh.
Is he going to push it? He is going to push it for 2 hits and 2 crits.
Focus spent, that's huge.
Focus spent, 3
shield.
evades, 1 shield. That is as good a result as Ollie could hope for.
Yeah.
So no arc. No arc from the back one. Here we go. Zari shot with the crack.
No, it's Inquisitor into him
Oh,
first.
Grizzly, of course, you're right.
Oh, some natty rolls will be huge here.
He's going to spend it. He's going to spend it. Oh, another shield onto an A-wing. So it's 2 half-point A-wings now. It's looking good for Ollie. It's a range 3 return shot. It's a 3.
Don't hover it, put it on the table. Still hovering. You just physically put it on the table.
We'll get round to updating the overlay shortly.
Yeah.
We've just the overlay master has stepped away from the console. So damage was on Zari and it was on one of the blues, one of the I-ones. 2 shields off both.
Tiny with Zari, shield, and
One of the blues.
2 shields?
Yeah, 2 shields off. So shields down on both A-wings.
Right, and that is 39, so I'll go back to this screen. Go left. 9. And save. Save. There we go. You're welcome to chat. I'm not just a pretty face.
You're a very handy face as well too.
Yeah, handy face.
Alright, here's the return shot. You can't see. You get Bartosz to show it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
1 evade, so it's 1 shield off Inky. So 2 hits into 1 evade. And here comes the range 1. Here comes the big range 1.
Yeah.
It's just 1
One
hit.
hit.
That is huge. Just 1 hit. Can the Inky evade that to avoid half points?
He does.
Yeah.
That does. That is a very,
Put
very
the camera.
It's one of the other tabs. Nice.
that was huge.
Yep.
Big beneficial trade off his favor now. Not even half points in the Inky, and Bartosz is looking at a pretty poor position for next round. Wow.
So we are down on Vader shield, and we're down on Inquisitor shield. That's that. Bingo.
Whisper, she's pretty much out of the game right now.
Ah, but see, here's where she shines, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many options, right? So decloaking forward and banking it into where Vader is. Decloaking forward, hard turning
Yeah.
in front of the large rock.
In front of the rock.
Decloaking to her left and then hard 3. That's the worst of a couple of options.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we probably haven't updated
I
that.
think we have now.
We did it?
We did.
Don't
You
need
did? You got it?
Yeah,
don't
we
need you
figured it out. We played
No,
it with
you
the
don't.
keyboard.
If you guys are good for that, what I'll do is I'll go tableside and do overlay.
Yes, Kay. Well done.
You guys just
Comment
have
of
to
the
worry
day
about
for me.
points. I'll do damage and crits. Sorry?
No damage and crits, yeah.
No, but I mean, what I'll do is
Oh,
I can
tell us.
tableside and update
Oh, perfect. Okay.
TTO from here.
Cool.
Because that way we don't actually miss anything.
Nice.
That was a super turn for me. I have to say.
See, now we're in the sticky spot with the A-wings that you often find fire sprays in. Now they can't just turn around, so they have to turn around while looking at you as you fly away from them.
Yeah.
So their shots the next couple of turns are going to get progressively worse and worse before they get better. And this is where the aces, with their high maneuverability, being able to see where everyone's gone, you should take full advantage of that now.
That's right. So let's see. Where do you think Bartosz has gone at the top? The top A-wing, the blue that's hurt, and probably just hard 2 out to the right.
Hard 2 or 2 banks, yeah.
Yeah. Rotate arc and focus.
Yes. A-wing behind that.
2 forward, maybe.
2 bank left, and then a bit with the rear arc.
Yeah, that's right. Fine.
Next one, I get then hard 2 left.
Yes. Yeah.
Then at the bottom here, hard 2 left at the forward arc facing Vader.
Yeah.
Then a hard 1 boost for the one at the very bottom. Focus boost probably to keep the mods up.
Yeah, to try to keep Vader in it.
Star Wars Destiny, Day 1.
I wonder if I think a 2 bank left for the second bottom A-wing, not Tally, but the one, fourth one down. Probably fits, I guess.
Yeah,
2 bank and then a boost, left boost into try to block Vader. I don't think Vader's silly enough to do 1 forward.
See, if you go for that as hard 2, it gives you more options, right?
Yeah.
Then you could 1 forward into the area that one is there.
Yeah.
I'd be more just knowing that Vader's got afterburners. I just want to block the 3-speed maneuvers.
Yes. Does Whisper come screaming into the fight now for decloak 2 forward? And maybe like a 2 or 3?
I really would.
Yeah, I think she needs to punch her weight now.
Yeah.
Wait, I've been on stream like 5 times.
Ollie got a little bit lucky with Grand Inquisitor.
Not sure, but very lucky.
Yeah. And then now it's time for Whisper to pay dividends, right?
Yeah.
I promise he'll be merciless to me. Salt's the guy in the jacket. Or the gray sweater. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you want to do the now?
So the A-wing that we're kind of agonising over is the one that's right in front of Vader. Is there a case for it to 2 bank to the right?
Vader, yeah.
So the A-wing in front of Vader.
2 bank to the right, yeah.
Yeah,
come
it's
here.
possible.
Yeah, I see that too. Then rotate the arc behind.
Yep. And then it also stops Inky's hard 1. As we've seen as the game's gone along, Bartosz has been a bit has wanted to keep the A-wing and at least pairs. He doesn't want any of them secluded on their own.
It's like 4. Apparently they got some.
Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime subscription.
What do we got?
Is it Isaac Carr? Is it Isaac Carr? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's a elimination.
Nice. It is Isaac. Thank you very much for the subscription.
There goes
There we go.
Whisper.
She's going to blast forward, yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's going to try his wiggle room, but he doesn't need it. I think it looks quite clear. Bartosz being Bartosz is making sure it's accurate and clean.
Nice.
Yeah, completely clean, very good. She's probably doing a 3 forward, 4 forward, probably not 4.
I mean,
1,
4
2,
forward's
3,
an option,
4.
or a bank into that space.
In that space as well too, yeah, that could work as well. But then she banks in and limits her decloak options for next turn.
That is also true.
So on 4 forward, you can decloak either side of the rock basically.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
But if she hard turns, he has 2 decloak options. To the left or to the right. So
But then you're facing the rock,
yes.
and it would require Bartosz being in front of that rock, though.
Yeah. So you call it right, James? It's a hard 2 left from that A-wing. Now, is he going to boost and focus? Try to catch Vader.
You see, the thing that he's got to keep doing is he needs his mods. He needs that focus. With that focus, as you said, it's like a 96% chance for him to hit, or something ridiculous. Without it, it's just a straight roll with a re-roll if you roll bad.
Yeah.
One dice into an ace, that's like one of the worst feelings in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, one hit into an ace.
Has to like pass out somewhere.
It's right at the very back of the room. He's playing X-Men.
Barrel back. Go for
Okay, so
the block.
he's blocking the hard
Yeah.
3 from Vader.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Fine, he's gambling that the Inky is not going to hit him too hard.
Star Wars Destiny Day 1B players, you have 35 minutes.
Yes, Firestorm Squadron, this is the top 8, not the top 16.
Yep.
We're going to change it. Well spotted.
I'm just dense.
Top 18, you know.
Makes for a real awkward bracket.
Exactly. Rock, paper, scissors is who gets to play the match. Okay. Oh, no, I see it. Nice little kill box being set up for Vader.
Yep.
Focus rotate. Yep. Now, this all depends on whether Vader has bugged out. If he has seen this coming, then a 5-4. If not, he might be in trouble.
Why is Vader's lock gone? He rolled 3 out of hand and 5 controlled, no?
Yes. That is a bit strange. You do a great job, Firestorm. I'm assuming it's Phil.
Attention X-Wing Day 2 players. You have 30 minutes left of the round. 30 minutes remain for X-Wing Day 2.
Bartosz took the lock off, did he? Oh, he spent the lock. No FCS. Of course, he's no FCS. He's passive. Of course he's passive.
Makes sense.
Sorry. I've been flying FCS Vader all day in the Aces High, so I'm used to just re-rolling.
You want in
Also,
on one
it
more
feels
Aces
like it should
High?
be printed on the card at this point, isn't it?
You want in on one more?
No, actually, I've had about 3 games of it now. It's very it's fun. It's really good
I
fun.
know.
The reason why he asked is they're setting up a almost X-Wing celebrity match on stream when they're doing the top 4.
Oh, okay. Nice. Maybe. If
It's
the
more of
swag
I-
and sake, maybe.
It's more of I got permission to fire one special pod,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
This is starting to look like a horrible pot for me. It is.
Well, I saw him manage to win one with the squishiest center. Took a stealth device, time computer, lone wolf center.
Yeah.
I basically ran away the whole game and just plinked away the kills to get it. Ooh, it's close.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, it's a bump. So that's 1 ace bumped.
Still got a shot there.
Yeah.
Now, see, to me personally, when your opponent's been a little bit handsy like we are here, if there is wiggle room in your templates, that they are known colloquially as advantage templates, but it's your choice is for you to go a little bit left or a little bit to the right.
That's right.
In this situation, if I was Ollie, I'd be just offering up the judge to do the maneuver for me.
Yeah. Or just say, I'll do it myself, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's my ship. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Now that decloak to the right does not look viable at the moment.
No. But then again, he can't decloak forward instead.
Or decloak to the left,
Or decloak to the
which
left.
could work as well too. So I think Ollie's just going to sit there. He's going to take focus.
Oh.
But where does he go next to him? I don't know.
Then he must
That's hard
decloak to
one.
the right.
Decloak to the right then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Because he blocked the forward to club as well.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah, so he's only got one option next turn, but that's fine.
Ollie's under 4, which is looks like a bump. Gone to the middle. Now, one thing I kind of like to do in these situations personally is I prefer to use the elbow template to mark stuff in these situations
Yeah.
because there are micro adjustments you can do with a line,
Yeah,
and I'm always like, these close ones, no. Let's stick the corner marker down.
yeah.
You cannot argue a corner marker.
And the community's made so many of the L ones are so much better than the little square FFG.
Yeah,
use.
100%. So well done, Vader. You have escaped your kill zone. Will he now take half of this A-wing? That looks pretty good. Again,
There comes a crit,
next one a crit.
and
Rolls.
reroll both of them.
He's got no force, so yeah, that's probably good. Just reroll both.
Greed!
Okay, he's gone for it.
Two crits.
Ooh, and it's double blank and a evade. What's the crit?
Direct hit.
Ooh,
Dead A-wing.
that was huge.
That was huge.
That was a huge turn.
That was Vader going, ha! Get
Was
out of
that
my space.
tally?
That was huge. I think that was tally.
Yeah. that might
Because
be
Greer's
fine.
left. That is.
That is huge.
That's
Those pretzels are seriously good. You're kidding me?
I have 2 bags in the car. You can only get them in North Dakota.
I can confirm that tally has been disintegrated.
What a shot!
That was
Tremendous.
Wow. that was a huge turn.
Vader's been the MVP thus far. Just
Yeah.
piling on the damage.
I mean, that's what Vader does.
Now, there was a lot of talk about when second edition came about, how they really wanted to make the protagonists from the films the strongest ships in the game. But what's actually ended up happening is Vader is now the strongest thing in every form of his being. Every form of Anakin is amazing. Every form of Vader is amazing.
Yep.
Whoever thought would say, Y-wing is amazing, except for Uncle Mark.
Yeah.
So Bartosz is getting understandably a bit worked up now because his dice have been, well, all these dice have been hot and he's been poor.
Yeah.
He's been rolling one, focus blank basically for all shots. So yeah, so the Inquisitor still lives. The quiz is still alive with just one. That's big. I think the match is probably swung
Yeah.
75% in all these favor.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
But he's called the blocks, he's played well, he's played aggressive, and it's paid off. So, props to him.
And this is it, and this is where we're saying that Whisper comes into her own now. There are 2 very juicy A-wings that basically just have to fly at her.
Exactly. And she's fresh, completely unscathed,
Yep.
ready to start munching on some A-wings.
And I'm not being funny, but I'd be surprised if
We are missing a
gets shot
dead
at again.
A-wing.
Sorry?
Which other A-wing died?
Another A-wing died? Sorry. I'm doing my best.
Yep. The one that was shot by the Grand Inky, so it's one of the blues that was damaged.
Yeah, the damaged blue.
Yeah. So we're at 100.
Yep. So Whisper decloak to right,
100%.
side back, and what, 2 forward part?
Yeah.
2 forward
Yeah.
works.
Whoa, it's not full blown. We've got a lot of. We love our Bartosz, but
No.
when you're willing to get Ben in on it, and I'm a diehard Imperial, it's hard. It was hard enough last game. I wish Bartosz all the best, but
It's going to be hard for him. I mean,
I've been wanting Imps to win Worlds since we did it with TIE Fighters. I called it, this was the year of the Imps. And if Ollie can make it happen, then I'm not just posturing.
They won Coruscant.
Coruscant's not a real thing.
Coruscant was a real thing. Coruscant was an awesome thing.
well, I'm going to be very biased and say I want Ollie to win, obviously, as a squad mate and friend. But I mean, I think he'd make a fantastic champion.
Yeah.
frankly.
Yeah.
He's been such a boon to the community as a whole.
A great ambassador
Yeah,
for the game.
really a good ambassador. Well spirited, gives so much back in all his vassal tutorials.
And also great proof that you can be a world-class X-Wing player without traveling to 3 continentals, 2 nationals, and
Yeah.
you can show up and play the game and know the fundamentals and be good.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to be someone who can travel for 6 weeks of the year.
Yeah. That probably doesn't apply so much to Ollie. He does travel like a crazy man. Just he does like his X-Wing travel. Yeah, here we go. Here comes the Range One Whisper going, "Hello, Mr. A-Wing. Have some of my dice."
The raffle flows shouldn't.
Take a focus. Yeah.
The Whisper? No, to passive sensors.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's a charge token. Okay. You get it.
So you just target up the A-Wing and wait for next turn, right, with Ada?
Yep. I mean, if he miraculously pops another A-Wing,
Oh, it's just focus. Yeah,
it's just
focus is
GG.
fine.
It's done.
Yeah.
Game over. I mean, Bartosz hasn't scored.
I hear if you actually ever
6
want
points.
to sap all of Ollie's power, you don't have to take the hat away. You just have to remove the sticker off the brim.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing brutal things. Oh, his dice have been kind. Oh dear.
Is that another dead A-Wing?
No, I see some paint.
No, that's dead A-Wing.
Ooh.
Yep, that's the A-Wing.
Wow.
I'm going to call that a blue squadron.
That is the Blue Squadron, yes.
That's a tough hill to climb back up.
No, I mean,
And
frankly,
it's not impossible, but
nothing short of Vader dialing a 4-4 by accident, I think, is going to win Bartosz the game at the moment.
you sort of probably want to knock on wood just to be safe.
Yeah. Indeed. Touch wood, touch whatever. Touch my head because it's obviously made out of wood.
But I was going to say, it's not like X-Wing has a history of dial mistakes at key
Yeah.
points.
X-Wing
Top
players,
game.
this is last call for pods.
We've got the Patter Swarm in the
Last
chat.
call for your pods.
Andy's in there somewhere.
Yep.
There he
Patterson's
is.
in here, 186. Yep.
Oh, thank you there, Jonesy.
I have no idea what you're on about, Kay. Honestly, I had no involvement in any hat stealing of any time.
That reminds me, I need to find a Sharpie.
I gave you one earlier on.
Yeah, I know. And someone stole a stolen Sharpie.
I never stole it. I never told you I stole it. I don't steal things.
No, you didn't steal it. I stole it from you.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So just picking up on the point about the hats as well. I mean, Ollie's kind of...
Ben, look up.
Yes! 186! 186!
Can we turn the camera up real quick? Wait a second. Wave. Everyone wave. Wait.
Here we go.
We've got a cheering
Look up.
section.
We got a little cheering galley. Yes! That is fanbase Ollie.
Pretty impressive to have,
X-Wing Pod W, you
I
are
love
ready
you,
to
man.
fire. Report to HQ. X-Wing Pod W, you are ready to fire. Report to HQ.
No, seriously. Let go. Buy whatever you want.
It's just like, they just encourage him to throw
Throw
stuff
a
at
penny. I do fancy my head. I'd rather not it being hit, please.
Hey, how is there not at least one person asking them to do a flip? You just evade there with the Inquisitor, right?
Oh yeah, there's no need to push the agenda. I mean, even target lock really. Oh, actually, no, he's 1 health, so yes, please, evade Ollie, please. Do not lose the Inky for nothing. It is an evade, yes.
Yeah.
Little squid. Makes complete and utter sense.
Hard one. I wouldn't have made that choice personally, but then again, no, I'm not top 8 of Worlds.
Yeah, well. one of those.
Afterburners, target lock, barrel roll focus.
No, he's just gonna sit pretty. Save his force.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh my
Force.
word! He is rolling fire. Three hits out of hand. No. Wait. Oh.
Yeah, it's
His dice are torturing Bartosz. I do feel for him a bit. I've been receiving enough of those kind of dice, and it's painful sometimes. But it's a dice game, right? You can't
Yeah,
deal with
it's a
that.
dice game,
You
yeah.
have to play something else. Play chess.
100%.
Grow a beard and play chess. Rose Squadron Ace in the chat. Yes, kind of, but no, I'm teasing. It's not after my bid. If anything, I put my bid after the 186 Squadron. But it's the best bid. 186. No, you don't, Chris. And if that were the case, then I think Mr. Handy Face Finlayson would probably be the world champion, right?
I tried chess. It's a bit boring, to be honest. Oh, we'll tell you what, it's a funny thing. We were talking about chess compared to X the other day, and for chess, I think there's anything up to 2,000 maneuvers that any one piece can do at any point in control. When you compare that to X-wing, if you're with all the maneuvers, barrel rolls, everything else, there's up to 2 million possibilities. So when you're looking at it as a comparison, X-wing is much more of the intellectuals game. And I think Twitch chat will back me up on that.
Yeah. I get it. A little cheeky bit of free publicity for Kay over there. They are very nice dice trays, Kay. I have one of yours as well, from the 186. Definitely hit the man up.
He will print anything for you, by the way, and I mean literal anything. Hit him up on Facebook, he'll show you what I mean.
Just please no dick pics. I do not want to see dice trays of dick pics on the tabletop. I've seen enough.
Dalton, that is not an encouragement. Dalton, that is not an encouragement.
Yeah,
Keep it to yourself. Wait, Firestorm Squadron Firecast, you stream? Nah, I'm not having it.
Yeah, indeed. It's a good stream as well too.
Chris shudders.
For that tiny Basingstoke meta, right?
You
Really
know what I
tiny
mean?
one with 5 people in the cut. I mean, it's phenomenal. It just goes to show the strength of the UK meta in general.
No, but tell you what it does though, right? It does really reinforce your friendly local game shops.
Absolutely.
Like, just go down, make some friends, lifelong friendships, and you're just good at a game.
Yeah. Iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You get better together as a group.
Oh, I couldn't say that. That's a great saying there, lads.
All right.
Yeah, barrel.
Here we go.
Target lock focus.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see an A-wing start to combust a bit this round.
Yeah.
And the Via Bartosz, I probably can see. But you never know.
Right, just the overkill. I reckon Vader's going to do it on his own.
Here we go. Is Vader going to maintain powerful course? 2 hits, 2 crits out of hand. It's not far. It's not far at all. That is ridiculous. 3 hits and a crit. And what is Bartosz doing? He is taking that crit.
Didn't die.
He didn't die, but the Inky can finish the job. He's got a target lock.
Oh,
Range 1, 3 dice into 3 naked. And again, just 3 hits with a mod.
Savage.
Yep, more mauling, and Bartosz is.
He's
he calls it.
conceded. Well played.
Olé! Our very own Ollie Potnell is into the top 4 of worlds. I could not have been prouder.
I'm not being funny, right? But if that was in America, we'd be screaming that over and over again. Oh my god. I did say at the very beginning of the game, right? Neither player was going to make a mistake. Neither player was going to lose this on their own. Variance decided this game. I said it at the beginning. That is what did it. Obviously, phenomenal flying from both players. Bit of luck from Inquisitor. some heavy-handed red dice from Vader,
Yeah.
but beautifully thrown from both players.
Yeah, they both look excellent.
And you can see the admiration, the respect in both players between them. Phenomenal. What a game. What we'll do is I'll give this to Ben, and I'll ask Ollie if you'd like to pop on stream real quick for us.
Sounds good. We shall await our top 4. Ollie can now lay claim to the fame that he is the joint, or one of 3 Brits to make the top 4 in Worlds now. Yeah. Sim being the world champion, Jack Mooney and Ollie.
You can see Dean there representing the 1 to 6.
Yeah, I personally no idea how he has one of those T-shirts. He must have mugged someone in his sleep to get it, but he somehow is in a 186 T-shirt. No other Ben Taylor. I made top 8 in 2016. That was my year. First Worlds. Took mining to Worlds, made it famous. Can't claim it was fully mine. We had our very own Alex Britt, or Bortlink, as we know, to thank for that.
Moving up. Grab the dice here.
Well, thank you, Gisley, for commentating.
I'm
You coming
coming-
back?
I'm coming
Perfect.
back, yeah.
All right, very good. Now, so what made the other matchups? Oh, who went through the other rounds, Yelta?
The Rebel they won against Fed against now it's still 4 or 5 Rebels.
Okay.
Just like,
I don't know.
oh,
But
let's have a seat, gentlemen.
Cool.
Where are you guys, man?
You're in the middle.
Thank you. Ben. Oh, man. So I don't know who this guy is we're here with. Some schmuck. They tell me you might be good at X-Wing. You might play imps a bit.
All dice. To be fair, that game was a lot of dice. But if you guys have seen Star Wars Rebels, that moment with Vader and the A-wings, that's just what happened. Vader just got super angry, and the direct hits came out. I didn't roll any blanks.
That was basically a solo play by Vader.
Yeah, he killed 3 A-wings all on his own.
Yeah.
And Whisper was just kind of being like,
I think she shot one.
Whisper's the threat. I had to try the decloak, where I failed the decloak around at the start of the game. Like, I had to try it, because if I didn't, then it would have put me in a really bad ball position. As it was, it forced Bartosz's A-wings to go down, and because of that, I was fairly sure that I could get the 3 bank in with Vader, because for the previous 3 rounds he was rear up. You can tell he didn't want to get close, because if he gets close, Vader does really bad things. So he did really well at keeping the distance and getting some plinky shots on the Inquisitor. It just so happened that there was that one turn of nonsense where Vader just annihilated one of the A-wings, and then obviously Whisper kills the other one.
See, I'm excited. I've been calling it since a year and a half ago.
Yeah?
This was the year of the imps. This is going to be the first time we were going to go all the way since the first tie swarm.
I'm curious. I'm just sad that I can't bring the Fangs, but the reason I'm not bringing the Fangs is Bartosz.
Yeah.
He beat me in the top 16. He beat 4-186 on his way to win the UK Nationals. So I'm glad I get one back. I really enjoy playing Bartosz. He's a great opponent. He's a really good player. I mean that he has come top 8 in pretty much every single continental that he's gone to this year. So good.
Like it's that bad.
Yeah, he's very, very good. And hey, I finally got one back at him. He's beaten me 3 times in a row now. So
Yeah, that was like last time was top 16.
Yeah.
At UK Nationals.
that hurt. That hurt. That was on stream as well. So we're now 1-1 on stream.
Well, 70% of the people going in thought you were going to win.
It's
They bet a lot of raffle points on it.
It's a coin flip on the A-wings. It's a coin flip on the A-wings.
What's your plan going in? Considering you're looking at the totally, I swear I'm not fortressing Star Vipers.
Oh, I get to play those.
Or it's
yes.
But Galen's not looking in a good spot.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm playing next. I don't want to know what I'm playing next. I'm treating this like one big Swiss. So whoever I see across the table from me, awesome. I will play them and I'll have a go at beating them.
Yeah.
And if I can do that twice more, then I win the World Championships. And I'm just trying to not think about that too much.
No, that's fair. See, as I've said before, I'm really excited because I'm a firm believer in Team Commonwealth.
I'm okay with that. You jumping on the bandwagon?
Bandwagon. I've been saying it off the get-go.
No, I think
Rather that than the Americans winning.
So Duncan Howard lost to the Star
Duncan
Vipers.
lost to the Star Vipers.
Man, see, I was kind of hoping because I played Nathan Idy second game in the Swiss on stream, and that was a hell of a game. So that was really good fun. I was really hoping that I could play against Heaver, Howard, like any of the big names in the States. So I've got a couple, but it feels like I'm just killing all the Europeans right now. So they're going to be super mad at me if I don't win this thing. So.
Well, that got really weird. Like, I'll admit it's lower bar, but I was promised 1B was going to be the day of all the Europeans.
Yeah, it is.
After getting my ass kicked by a System Open winner, I got down and then I played Canadians the rest of the day.
Oh, fair. There was most of the Europeans on day 2. I mean, so you had Phil GC day 1, Ben Lee day 1, Mishri Faris, who is Dubai, but also from the 186th. There was a few. Simeon, obviously, went day 1.
1A.
I beat the guy that knocked Ben and Cormac. I've been avenging friendly fires for the entire period of the cut because there has been 3 guys who have beaten all my squad mates out in the Swiss.
So did any of them play the Star Vipers?
No, I don't think they played the Star Vipers.
No, I'm pretty sure they kicked one of your friends out. Just telling you that.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
I don't know who it was, but I swear.
Sure. Well, keep on getting revenge. So we'll. See what happens. I'm glad I can play and stream a lot. This is the most I've ever streamed, so it doesn't bother me. If you want to keep on putting me on stream, that'd be good.
Well, we don't get the next game, but yeah.
I'll try not to lose horribly next time I come on, but we'll see.
Well, keep winning and we'll pull you in for another interview and a beer.
Apparently Paul Heaver needs to talk to me now. It sounded ominous.
Heaver has been the one who's been advocating most about expanding the fortressing understanding of the concept.
Okay. Yeah.
If your ships are moving from position 1 to position 2 back to position 1,
yep.
When you look at the spirit of the fortressing.
I'm totally aware it's fortressing. I mean, like that's the thing. It's for me, fortress all you like. You will stay there for half an hour, and I can get a good position on you.
Yeah.
I'll hit him from 3 angles if that's what he wants to do. He wants to do. I did it back when fortressing was actually allowed. Yeah. I played a lot against the triple jumps, and Scott Reed, Tom Reed, they worked out that you could set up a fortress about a third of the way onto the board, right in the middle, and then you can just turn out of it really easy with all the focus tokens.
What's the Star Viper? 4-1 for Hull and Shields?
Yeah, 4-1.
Which also, if he wants to fortress, it's not hard with your list to set up the position that with 5 minutes left in the board,
it's doable.
You can charge in and half point somebody a lot easier than he can.
I'm not going to lie, I've flown around the table for an hour against K-Wings, and then I've halved one. But it's a boring game, and I hope no one wants to see that on stream. But
it's also not like you've got a ship that can negate his range 3 bonus.
Exactly. But I mean, if you have a look at my game on the FFG stream, that was a good example of just patience and Darwin played that really well because he had the Torquil and the Kirax.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of the fact that his ships are slow, I can get around him, and I spent half an hour, 40 minutes just going, right, I'm going to get 3-pronged attack. You've got to choose one of them. As soon as you choose one of them, the other 2 get behind you. And I took a shield, and I won the game, killing Torquil and losing a shield. So I can play the slow game. Whichever. I think fortressing is a legitimate strategy. I would expect to see it at the highest level of the game. I don't think it's in the spirit of the game, but you're at the World Championships.
It's also a lot of what we do. And what confuses me is there's the famous stream game where they both fortress.
Yes.
Cool. Why do we need to write rules to stop people from making bad decisions?
Yes. In that case, someone's wrong. It's like if you're both jousting, someone's wrong. Yeah. If you're both fortressing, someone's wrong. So I think, personally, I would like to see fortressing as a rule have a rule against it, but on the flip side of things, if you can't make a clear-cut rule against it and someone isn't disobeying the rules by the letter of the law, then allow it, because it's a lot easier to play a competitive game by the letter of the law than it is to say, oh, I don't like this, so it shouldn't happen, because then you have differing opinions. And when it's one judge's opinion against another judge's opinion against a player's opinion, then that makes everyone feel bad. Exactly. So if you have a set rule, bring in the set rule, play by the rules, and play well. If you want to stop fortressing, then bring in a rule that stops fortressing. Allow the judge to say, you're not moving for however long, but how do you do that? Like, I don't think I could do a rule to do that. So it's a tough position for FFG. Anyway, that's my opinion on it.
We wish you the absolute best.
I'm top 4 at Worlds. What the hell? Like,
Congratulations.
thank you, man. I'm gonna have a nervous wee and sit in a corner for a bit, and then play top 4.
Just proving above all else, slack on top.
Slack on top on top. So yeah, see you guys.